Hey guys, so this is the final addition to the Bat time-lapse series I've been uploading on my channel. The prompt for this was Christmas dinner and it was for an Instagram challenge back in December. I knew from the beginning that I wanted to do a bat holiday dinner illustration, and I specifically was looking at all the different types of food that actual bat species eat in real life. So I had bugs, fruit, blood, and fish, and I was trying to find a way to make them look like party foods and make that the hero of the image, but I honestly just wasn't really feeling like illustrating this many characters, and I thought the long table was kind of awkward to look at, so I kept switching between the two and getting stressed out. So eventually I ditched this and switched the composition completely, and I did get pretty far on this option, and I might go back and finish it up just for fun, just because it is one of my favorite things to draw food, and making it look like a Christmas table would have been really fun. But I think what I end up with is better, and I was trying to focus on having more of a story between the characters and for the viewer, and I just felt like this wasn't going to be very exciting because it's just they're eating dinner. So, in a few seconds, we're going to switch to the new composition. So I decided to focus on three bat siblings that are trying to sneak dessert before eating their dinner with the rest of the family. Originally, I was going to have their parents and older relatives in the same room with them, but facing away so they didn't notice the siblings trying to steal the dessert, but I thought that was unlikely because there's literally a bat on the ceiling scooping icing, so I end up getting rid of them eventually. I was trying to stray away from my usual color palette just because I'm getting kind of tired of looking at it. Usually I tend to draw with greens, blues, pinks, and like maybe another periwinkle accent color, which is exactly what I have on the screen. But it's mostly green that I'm getting tired of. Anyway, so I am sad I couldn't show as much food in this composition, but I do like the cake a lot. And I decided instead of like a super mulled wine, it's like mulled blood for vampire bats, and they could have it heated in a crock pot. So I don't have too much more to say in terms of what I was going for on this illustration, other than the fact that I was really trying to force a lot of texture and line work into this, because in the past my drawings get way too stiff and clean, and I was using Rebecca Green as a pretty big influence. She has a lot of really loose textural line work in all of her illustrations, so you can see I'm going to go back and add some navy blue lines to everything, and I really like how that turned out, and I'm definitely going to keep going in that direction. I think as long as it's more of a kid-like illustration. You'll see in my most recent stream for the host book cover, I kind of cleaned it up a little bit more just because it's for an older audience. Anyway, that's like the majority of all the education I can give about this illustration. So I noticed a lot of people click off after the sketching phase anyway, so I figured for the loyal people that watch all the way through, I'm just going to talk about general life updates or anything else that's interesting to me. So I haven't been illustrating as much this month just because it was my birthday and my partner's birthday and my pet's birthday and my best friend's birthday. So basically for 2 weeks I was just celebrating with various people, and I actually haven't even seen my parents yet because they were traveling, so we'll be doing something this week. I think we're gonna play pickleball. I love pickleball. I barely play pickleball. I wish I knew more people that would play pickleball with me. Um, but yeah, so that's super fun. I've actually been experimenting a lot on YouTube as far as content. So I've been uploading some shorts of just random illustrations that weren't full spreads or like worth uploading as a time lapse as shorts, and that's been doing really well. They get way more views than my regular videos, which is weird. So that's been fun. And then I also did my first stream in a few weeks now that I've made a few assets for my streams, like a loading screen. So it's not just a blank screen while people sit and hear nothing while I get ready to start. And I figured out my audio because now I have a headset with a mic. Before in my streams, you would just hear the computer fan over everything, and that was really annoying. I'm trying to figure out a way to get more people to watch, because I feel like for a stream to be interesting, you need interaction, or at least people asking questions, because I can't talk the entire time I'm drawing, at least not yet. I am an introvert and I am not used to speaking for an hour at a time. So I do want to do more streams. I do feel like streaming is more interesting to me just because shooting videos takes a lot of effort and I don't particularly like showing my face on the camera. It just takes a lot of editing because I'm not great at explaining things concisely. I did just start filming a video for my picture book collection. I justify it as research for the industry, but a lot of them are just really pretty to look at. So that's going to be a longer video, and I don't know when I'll have that uploaded. I'm hoping to do it next week, but I do need to film all the talking parts and VO. I'll have to show you guys a picture of my janky setup because I use my phone for filming, and then I have like a little mini flexible tripod, and I had to use an old IKEA desktop that I had and put it on my couch footstools in front of a window, and then use a rolling art cart to attach my tripod on so I could have an overhead shot of me flipping through the books. But this drawing is over, and if you made it to the end, comment down below what your favorite holiday dessert is. I think mine is probably apple pie with vanilla ice cream. And that's what I've been making for Thanksgiving for the last like 5 years. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!